Schedule a free design consultation, and the more you buy, the more you'll save on blinds, shades, shutters, and more from Budget Blinds. Visit budgetblinds.com today.
Welcome back. The Lloydminster RCMP are warning residents about a new scam making its way around the area. Police say the fraudsters contact a victim via phone or fax and tell them they have won a prize and they were entered into the contest through their utilities company. After using the name of a local business and the RCMP to try to convince the victim of the contest's legitimacy, the fraudsters will then ask for cash to be delivered to them to pay for processing and delivering of a prize. Police are reminding residents the RCMP does not participate in events like this and to be wary when dealing with anyone who requests money to be sent to them for prizes. Well, the Fur Babies Forever Homes rescues dogs where the SPCA can't go. Most of the animals rescued are from neighboring reserves. As a growing operation, the costs are also escalating. Annika Notvay reports on the progress of the rescue service.
Their family, all of them, even the four-legged ones. And it's been this way for the past 8 months.
She's like, which one do I want? Which one do I want?
The second I saw his picture, I was in love, absolutely in love.
And Boss is just one of 220 dogs who have been adopted since the conception of the fundraising rescue 2 years ago. It all started with the call of a freezing puppy on a neighboring reserve.
So I contacted a couple other rescues in Lloydminster and they were full. That made me think, I think we need more rescues then. And so I went out and got the puppy and I isolated her and found her a forever home. And ever since then, it's really taken off.
Once they've rescued the dogs, finding foster families is the next step. Most of their success is attributed to connections on social media.
We've adopted dogs out to places in Winnipeg, Vancouver, Kelowna, northern Saskatchewan.
When we get dogs in, we isolate them for 14 days to make sure that we don't have parvo, distemper, or rabies or anything that can hurt the community.
They also get house trained, dewormed, and vaccinated.
We depend on the public's support and help because without them, we can't do this. Without our foster families, we can't do this.
The team is so supportive and will walk you through, help you through anything. Behavioral issues, food, everything.
Annika Notvay, Newcap News.
With meat prices being higher lately, the 96th annual Pride of the Prairies Bull Show and Sale is turning out a pretty penny for breeders who are selling their bulls. Katie Hudson explains.
This is the first year Dean Robertson, a local cattle breeder, has put a bull up for sale. He says the Black Angus is a breed that's increased in popularity in the field and on the shelf. However, it's always difficult to know where the market will take breeders each year.
It's always a gamble when the sales come in. You don't know, where things are going to end up or what's happening. So, I mean, like I said, everything's been strong. So you definitely hope for the best.
And everything has been strong in terms of this year's market for sellers.
They're up, 30-40% on average for their sales. It's an exciting year to be in the cattle business.
Starting last year, the exhibition offered bulls to be sold 3 in a pen, making it more efficient to prepare the bull for sale.
Bidders come from coast to coast and even the States to buy and sell bulls. Last year there were 52 bulls sold, just under $3,800 each is an average price. This year there are 91 bulls up for sale.
Breeders like Lucy Sampson are seeing the high returns. One of her bulls sold for $7,200, almost double that of the average last year.
We had a really good sale. We're very fortunate to have some repeat buyers, and the optimism in the cattle industry is really good right now.
And for the next year, breeders will continue to anticipate what the demand is.
You want to make sure you're raising the right cattle. You want we're looking for the proper bloodlines, trying to keep things where they should be and what people want. So.
Katie Hudson, Newcap News.
And as you just saw, the annual Pride of the Prairies Bull Sale is in its 96th year and going strong. Well, in this week's edition of Retrospect, Annika Notvay brings us the report from the sale 25 years ago.
The bidding was feverish as the bull sale opened up Thursday morning. The first to go on the auction block was this 2,140-pound Charolais from Harder Farms, Dundurn, Saskatchewan. The prize-winning bull is just one of over 400 that goes on the auction block during the 3-day event. But the bull sale actually started out with over 500 animals.
Yes, we have a very stringent selection committee who checks the bulls for breeding capability and feet and legs and walking capabilities. If they do not pass those specifications, they are called from the sale.
The sale began with the showing of Charolais and Simmentals Wednesday evening, and the actual selling began Thursday morning. The Grand Champion Charolais we showed you from Harder Farms fetched $5,200. The average for Charolais was just under $2,700. The Grand Champion Simmental from a Maple Creek area farm fetched $3,600. The average for Simmentals was close to $1,900. Hundreds of farmers from all over the prairies will show up for the auction. They come here with a pretty good idea what they're after.
You look for confirmation of the animal, what would work with your breeding program at home, and also whether the bull can walk and what he feels is a good quality bull for his animals.
Sidoric adds this is one of the most prestigious sales in all of Western Canada. Bob Keating, Broadcast Centre News, Lloydminster.
The bull sale still happens every year and around 2,000 to 3,000 people attend. Mike Sidoric at the Lloyd X Grounds has been involved with the sales for the past 35 years and says the popular breed used to be the Horned Hereford, but now they see more of the Angus. He's here now with more about the biggest changes in the industry.
The number of farms and breeders are less. There is less purebred breeders out there. Traditionally in the past we've shown these bulls all on halter. With the changing times and trends of the producers, where a lot of them are working off farm to maintain their income to keep their farms alive and going, we're not having time to really halter break their bulls. We've offered a pen show now. That way it's a lot less work. They don't have to halter break their animals.
And that wraps up Retrospect for this week. I'm Annika Notveit.